First of all, I want to make an observation. And this is more an observation which is also directed to the building across from us here. Take a look. Take a look at who's here. Not only do we have the grandmothers and the working mothers and fathers and brothers and sisters, we've got the youth here. The young Tibetans, Tibetan Canadians in Toronto are here in force. That tells me something. That tells me something that the struggle that has been going on for a long time, in my case, it's over a quarter of a century that I've been participating in these demonstrations, not only here, but also around the world. And I'm delighted to be here again with my Tibetan family because they've adopted me. I don't know, maybe I'm in somebody's will as well, I don't know, maybe not. But it's great to be here again. My comments, as much as they are for my Tibetan family, are really directed across the street, where I can assure you there are cameras, you can wave to them, there are cameras that are taking our pictures. I've been standing here for many, many years, probably since the first day that one of these happened many, many years ago, and I will continue to come here. I'll continue to come here because what the Tibetans are asking for is really justice and freedom. The things that we in this country take for granted every day, free speech, the ability to walk the streets without being afraid, the ability to criticize. This is what Tibetans and many other folks in China are asking for. It's really a very simple request. They come in peace, as I do. They come to remind you that we will continue until justice and freedoms are available in China and in Tibet. We will keep on coming back because it is the human thing to do. It's shameful when we hear just a couple of days ago that the Chinese government is pressuring the delegates in Geneva not to attend a human rights conference because His Holiness is going to be in attendance. Shame on you. That is not a human thing to do. We now know, and it's been admitted by the Chinese government, that they pressured the South African government not to give His Holiness a visa, to deny a visa to His Holiness to attend a human rights conference that was being headed up by Bishop Tutu. People are still emulating themselves in Tibet and outside of Tibet because of the desperation that they feel in not being able to live like human beings like the rest of us do. Young Tibetans are now beginning to emulate themselves. That is another shame that is on your conscience, government of China. We don't talk about Chinese citizens. They, like the Tibetans and many others, are suffering from the oppression that the Chinese government is putting them through. This is not acceptable. The Tibetans and the others, and in particular the Chinese citizens themselves, are saying, we are now in the 21st century, and in the 21st century we should know better than oppress people. We should know better than deny people fundamental rights. It is inhuman. And the Chinese people, I believe, are as strongly behind those wishes as are the Tibetans and the other oppressed minorities in China. Ladies and gentlemen, I applaud your courage. I applaud your determination. I applaud the fact that you made a long life commitment. And as long as I live, I will be here with you on that long life commitment. Ladies and gentlemen, one day we will have a celebration, and I want to be there. And the celebration will be in Lhasa, when Tibetans will be allowed the freedoms and rights that every human being on this earth deserves. Thank you very much.